that should be looked at deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like, it should be just common sense that, we supposed to have a soul. So, what is this soul? Why is it called a soul? You know? Why are we relating this to heaven? So, my questions would be, why aren't these people asking these questions? Other people ask questions like this.
So say, I asked this question. Why are they relating to that? To the Wait, hold up.
Like the Christian Bible, the Holy Bible.
I'm a person who asked that question. What would your answer be? Or you just saying period?
Well, I mean, if someone's asking me what a soul is, right? Now, we speak about a light, right? Now, this light being evidently an element, right? An element of creation at that, right? As far as being one of the elements to help create life, right? So, if that be the case, and we have elements within the earth that we can relate to also being within our flesh. If you see a light above, if you see two lights above, and it's supposed to be a power of three, right? For creation. The negative and the positive connecting to make a spark. That spark is being a light because it's energy. So that be the same thing up above. That's energy. That's a light. So if we're thinking about it even deeper, you talk about gases. Even as, disgusting as that may be, we let that go. You get what I'm saying? It's like there.
You talking about that cabbage from earlier?
Yeah. That cabbage had me. Man, you better stop. I won't get that for a minute. Like, I'm done. But anyway, look, I'm trying to eat this damn salad.
Alright, but the gases now.
But for real, like, it's just questionable why people don't ask these questions. Simple questions. And it's almost forbidden.
Right.
To even think along those lines. To even ask that question.
Alright, so bet. Give me those questions again. We're gonna write those shit down. And on the next episode, we're gonna address all of these questions. I'm gonna ask you some shit, you know what I'm saying? Question number 1, what is a soul?
What is a soul?
My hand right now.
That's alright. I ain't judging you on that.
Alright. The other one?
How does it relate to the universe? Okay. What is the physical man? What is the human? Yeah, and that dude confirmed it right on TV too. And specify hue as in HUE. Man, thank you. All right. And last, what is a spirit? Me hooked on funny. Oh, no, you probably need to go way back.
What?
Head start with the crayons and all. right, so okay, so what is a spirit? Right, right. So those are gonna be the things that we address later.
What we addressing next?
Right. But right now,
Right now,
we're talking about what that light is.
Alright.
That song used to, that little church song, This Little Light of Mine.
Right.
So if you believe in the songs that you sing, right? Who's ever asked, what is that light? Right? What kind of light is it? I ain't gonna put you out there that you almost dropped that marker.
Dang,
Good thing they can't see.
Snitches.
Hey, man. Hey, some stuff happened. I probably got to tell you.
Alright, keep it going.
But anyway, still, why aren't people asking these very crucial questions? Look at how these constellations look for a reason. So it's like, really, you advertising?
Advertising artwork at the same damn time. Can't really see it,
You,
but y'all see it. You know what I'm saying?
you advertising. So it's like, ask certain questions, So this will make us start the critical thinking process, right? So this is my thing. If I'm thinking critically, and it's supposed to be as above, so below, and they call above us the heavenly bodies, right? They call our suits bodies, right? Now, bodies indicate that we hold something. So, this is my thing. What do we contain? Other than the physical stuff.
There a rhetorical question I want to answer this. You want to know answer I come up with?
What answer you come up with?
Answer I come up with.
Somebody probably agree with you.
With my basic lack of knowledge, what I come up with, dang, I'm in my light. Because that's what came, like, I was created, like, I was sent from the universe. Like, I'm part of that.
Right. So if you had to understand what a light was, right? And we're speaking about the universe being that's a grandmammy. But if you're saying that you have some relation to the universe, right? And it's supposed to be as above, so below. And we're calling these things bodies, right? That means these bodies evidently must be able to create, right? So here, the question would be, how can you have a physical and a spiritual if you only see one person? How are you?
Your brain is that spiritual thing.
Now, with that being said, that too is considered to be like the motherboard of the computer, right? So we'll consider ourselves to be the computer itself. And as this hardware, we're going to look at this hardware as being operated just like how we would have to operate the keyboard and the mouse to do whatever we need to do on the computer, right? To make it operate the way we want it to, because it's programmed to do certain things.
Right.
Now, my question was to someone, do you believe a computer is smarter than you?
The computer is only as smart as the operator. You know how to use that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So this dude go tell me, yeah. I said, so you think that a computer can be smarter than human intelligence? He says, yeah, that's what it's calculated to do. I said, I want you to understand what you just said. That's what it's calculated to
The
do.
motherfucker who can, like, say you sit there as a person, you can control the computer, right? You are the main controller of it. If that bitch starts doing some other shit, it's another human being behind that shit.
Exactly.
Programming that shit to record your shit or move any type of other fucking way. It's called a virus.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The same shit with the earth, like you were saying, like, who was that? Those videos we was watching earlier was talking about how, like, them boys going around cutting down the trees and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Taking away the natural shit. So now they are a virus to the earth. You feel me? You a virus to Mother Earth now because you're going down and you're tearing her down. What cancer do? What cancer do? That shit go up and eat up on your insides, bro. They just keep building and tearing
Eat you
down
from the
trees.
inside out.
Facts. That's why
Like,
that climate change so fucking real too.
yeah. People think this is a game. They think this is just not happening. They see it happening, right?
There's so many distractions.
But not only that, you got people who are in straight denial, refuse to say this is happening.
You know what I think about when you say that? How you were saying, like, when the baby first come out the womb, right? You gotta slap them boys. You gotta slap them.
Yeah, wait
No
there.
matter what age you is, you gotta slap the fuck out you. Wake you the fuck. But see, we physically don't do it. Life does that to them, though.
Right,
Life
right.
does that to them. Shit'll happen. It'll be one of their closest ones that'll be sacrificed just to show them the meaning of some shit. You feel me?
But the bad part about it is they don't learn the
They
lesson.
don't take heed to that shit.
Like, this is the thing. In a way, I understand the reason behind why you do what you do.
Right.
I'm not stupid. I can look at anybody and understand why somebody might have, they had to feed their daughter or something. Like, come on, like, I look at life first.
Right.
So,
but they have to start taking accountability for the actions.
Right, you have to be accountable for what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta weigh that jump.
Because people don't understand that even with the court system, they have different ways for you to get out of shit. It's the way that your mindset, they can tell that shit from the time you walk in front of them. Like, shit, say you going in front of the judge, right? It was for your daughter. You breaking down exactly what happened and what's your next move to go forward. Most motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? Any human motherfucker.
Right.
Damn, I see you on your shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't been no trouble since this shit happened, but people don't take responsibility for the action and see a different way to do shit, so you constantly doing the same shit. When you go back in front of that judge again, you still doing the same dumb shit you was doing last time. You would say, what's changed?
Nothing.
Ain't nothing fucking changed.
And they constantly making money off your dumb ass.
Exactly.
Because you don't know how to change. They know you don't know how to change. They know your family weak. And gonna keep getting your ass out. Right? And this is how they get the whole damn family. Right? Until they just tired of you completely and probably just kill your ass off. Because, in all honesty, that's pretty much how it's been. Man, stop playing me like that. I got my own water right here. So, that should be some questions. You know what I'm saying? As to, this is my thing. At the end of the day, fuck tradition.
And you write that shit down too, because that's something you definitely need to address as a teacher, man, as far as like with the prison shit. That's something that you need to have young boys weigh in on too. You got five sons.
Right.
You can definitely weigh in on each different
Right.
perspective of it.
Yeah, put that down, definitely.
Oh shit. Like how are y'all processing the system as far as y'all accountability versus what they, because your action that you take is pretty much allowing them to easier put you in a predicament that you gotta deal with them. You feel me?
Very true. Very true.
So what was the question? How was that question?
And also they brought up about like prison reform.
Alright. How do you feel about prison reform and what what responsibility do you play in it?
Right. See, because that all ties in.
Mm-hmm.
See, and what's crazy is this. Of course, you do have people that are a product of their environment.
Right.
Whether that be from rich to poor, right?
Yeah.
If they differentiate in like race, quote unquote, color, whatever.
Their views.
Right. Experiences in life and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what makes the person.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why they don't take that seriously.
What was the
About what, prison reform?
yeah, what we was talking about the families though, like you said they have different what? Because we were saying like they're separated based on
Belief.
okay, separation based on I just want to put that topic.
Yeah, but separated based on belief.
Because these are ideas that people who like I said, we come off of our perception, right?
Right.
We got people who got different perceptions just to create that conversation. Like, we want to hear about it, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know if we never went through it from
But
your point of view.
even with this, like when you think about it, first of all, you have to understand that a person like me, I don't, because I'm gonna tell you why I really don't give a fuck. I really don't care. Because it's like this. Just like in school, the person who studies, right? The person who puts in the time to educate themselves, to pass this test, is going to be rewarded, right? So why should anybody give you anything when everybody else has to work for it?
No, I'm not saying giving them to them. I'm saying because you also want to break into those ones, mom, who are not asking these questions, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, if we just putting it out there like that, you know, I'm to a point right now. It's like this. I speak and I keep it moving.
Right.
Right? So, you don't get it, I don't mean no harm. But this is the thing. If everybody keeps spoon feeding you, like, when are we supposed to take the training wheels off?
Right.
So, I say, if it sparks your interest, move with it. It moved me, right? So just move with it.
Right.
I'm not even trying to go back and say, oh, this so and so and so. I stopped that tonight.
Right. So check this out. Not even addressing that shit though, but giving them something to talk about amongst themselves. You know what I'm saying? Giving them questions to talk about.
Right. So that's why, like, you know, I like to dive deep with it when we talking about it. You know, and I do tend to go deep to like, because everything ties back in always to the beginning.
Right.
So you can't tell a story in the middle without telling some part of that beginning part.
Right.
You know? So it's like, yeah, it ends up becoming kind of long-winded and shit. But at the end of the day, it's very detailed.
Right.
And not only is it very detailed, but it's stuff that you can go back and research yourself that it's like, if you're interested, you'll find it.
Right.
So it's like, hey, at this point, I don't have time for the back and forth. I am so drained with that crap. It's like, you can believe in the fucking tooth fairy because you need to. But they ain't never like dropped none off.
Right.
So what is that telling you? Come on. They lost their way?
Preach, sister.
They lost a wing or something?
Yeah,
Taking them a little bit longer, they gotta walk?
smoking.
Then they gotta ride for them teeth because they probably was gold and shit.
Hell yeah, bro. Came through the hood. woman through
You know
hell.
how
When?
many teeth that come out from?
Oh, you said a white woman through hell with wings. When? How do we believe that shit as kids, bro? Like, bro, we in the hood, bro. Ain't no fucking white
Yeah,
woman.
with wings and shit, blind head. Oh, yeah. Oh. Hey.
Hey, Lon, you trying to get a pizza?
Y'all can go ahead and get it. Order it. I'm on my phone.
No.
I'm on my phone. What y'all gonna call it in and pay for it with a card?
Yeah.
Oh, that I can't. I have to bring one back.
Yeah. All right.
I'll bring one back. Dang, I forgot.
This shit together.
Okay, for real. Sheesh. But back to what we was discussing.
What, you gonna get your wallet?
Not that.
Alright, we was talking about the tooth fairy coming through the hood, like how we could believe in that shit, but they refuse to believe the truth that nature don't lie. Nature never lies to us.
So my Facebook post. Oh dang. So glad that this is on camera. Dang. But my Facebook post.
You got it?
Yeah, I'm sure. My Facebook post was about something along those lines, right? And I'm in all. Now see, this is this is ridiculous. I gotta do better, for real.
Some shit together, bro.
Sheesh. Okay, so anyway, I'm thinking like this. If we can understand as human beings, let's get back to the core. We talking about as human beings and why human are human, right? So I'm like, I don't understand why it's got to be an argument, because if it's not something negative about what you feel as a person personally, your personal beliefs, if it's not what you feel, then nothing would really be a discussion. Like, you wouldn't have nothing to say. You would understand clearly what everybody is saying that suffers in this kind of way. You know, that's a victim to this kind of thinking. So me personally, I tend to think people got a lot of I know that they have a lot of mental lacks, and it's a taught ignorance. And because of that, yeah, everything someone says that sounds different from what you've been taught is going to sound like what you've been programmed to think.
It's crazy.
They the devil, they crazy, or they following some type of whatever, belief or cult or whatever, right? So if you never figure out why you see a person who was rocking with you in religion, right? And all of a sudden, you haven't seen this person in a minute. And then when you do see this person again, it's like they changed, they different. You know, you don't know them to be the same person that you used to know. They may be a better person. They may be a worse. Who's to know, right? The point is that you see them do a transformation. Now, sometimes people decline because of emotional stress, right? Now, if they had that type of knowledge to know how to handle or look at certain situations, it probably wouldn't have hurt them or hit them so bad, right? Because they're thinking their way through this and they're understanding on a deeper level why things are, right? But if you're told why something is, right? And what you're told is something outside of yourself, and everything relates to everything outside of yourself, how then can you say you know yourself? What part of you do you know? You know yourself to look like others that are around you. How to make yourself look different is I might have a different kind of style hat that I signature or whatever, because these people take this stuff seriously, right? So now you got to bring out your best talents that you know you have, that singing or that instrument or that shouting or that dancing. You know what I'm saying? And those are always the leaders. People who know themselves, people who's worked their talents, right? And the people who don't know themselves are always filling up the pews because they don't have not one talent. And when you ask them what it is, they couldn't even tell you what drives them. Nothing inspires them. So what's wrong with you that you're looking at life in this kind of way? You know what I'm saying? Like you must have no joy at all to not be inspired to do something.
Something, bro. Motivation.
You know, even if it ain't giving to the homeless $1 a week to one homeless person. You're committed to doing something because that's what drives you. That's what hits your heart. Just like how singing hits people's heart, how dancing hits people's heart. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is real. So it's like, that's crazy that everybody want to call me at this time. But maybe I should do this video another time. Yeah, because everybody's calling.
And your job about the close.
Yeah, I already texted him.
Oh, okay. You left it somewhere for you?
I already told him.